Hey there, small group leaders. Happy Friday. I hope you are all doing well and that your groups have launched well and that you're meeting and that things are starting to get back into a rhythm with you all. I wanted to just hear from you all about how the last couple weekends went when people were able to join your group from the lobby. I'd love to be able to hear any feedback from that. Feel free to direct message me on Slack, or you can text me, or feel free to find me on a weekend as well. I would love to be able to hear back from you all and see how that has worked to be able to get people into groups, because that is our desire, is to make sure that people have space who are wanting to grow in community around here. Now, a few things that I want to make you aware of and make sure you have on your radar is, first things first, there's a slight Slack change that is coming or has already been made that I want to make you aware of, is the fact that we have a Slack channel that is now a community life channel versus it just being a small group channel. So that is if you are on a team that Nikki oversees on the weekend and or that Marshall oversees in the Next Steps area department, all of those channels will be all together with our small group. And so we will have the chance to be able to just communicate and just streamline a little bit on there, and hoping that we can find communication across the board for small group leaders and anyone else who serves on those weekend teams as well. So most of our channels are now private, so not other people can come in and see our information. So just a small, simple change on there. But a few things that I did put on Slack this past week that I would draw your attention to is, the first one is the resource document of the different roles of the small group leaders that you can share with your group. So I hope you can utilize that so you can share the responsibility of the different things that most small group leaders do oversee. And the next one is, I just posted about some outreach ideas that have just come across to my knowledge of that's coming up, and they're available and somewhat new to 242. So if you, there's a few on there, so make sure you can check those out and see if that's something that can fit your group, and maybe, and hopefully you have someone who's owning it in your group, those serves. And so if you want to give them that resource and that information, go for it, and they can utilize that to plan your next serve that's coming up for your group. Next, for us, for small group training, I want to draw your attention to October 22nd. I just sent out that calendar invite today. It is all about inviting and making this space in your home an inviting space. So I want to make sure that you all know that you can invite your host families and also any apprentices that you have to that training as well. And we're only doing an in-person training in October here at the church during the 12 o'clock service on October 22nd. So mark your calendars for that. And also on our last training, we talked about Big Change Small Groups, that book. And a few of you asked me that said that you were interested, that you would want that book. So I ordered those for you, and those are in. So come see me on Sunday, and I will give those to you. I did order a few extras, so if you'd like, you can also have that as well. So come and see me if you're interested in going through the book, because that's basically what we're doing for our trainings as well. So if you want to work ahead or just read all at once, it's a very simple, easy read, and it just also prompts some good questions and good thoughts as you're leading your small group. Final thing, I'm going to post all the links on Slack since they've not been working in our email, but I want you to still have those resources. So I hope everything is well. I would love to be able to chat with you on the weekends and just connect with you. But otherwise, I will see you then, and have a great weekend. See you guys.